So, I think there's a little bit of confusion when I refer to things like transgender, how I define myself as falling under that transgender category and things like that. What do I mean by that? I know it's confusing, right? So I just thought I'd just briefly discuss what it means when you see the word T-R-A-N-S asterisk. What does that asterisk mean? What is it all about? So basically the asterisk is placed there to sort of symbolise almost the gender trans umbrella. So there's not just black and white. Everyone is very, very keen to put everyone into categories, and that is not always the case with genderqueer and, you know, gender alternative people. So what do I mean by the trans umbrella? The trans umbrella basically encompasses all alternatives to gender, you know, so a lot of people look at the word transgender, and when they try to wrap their head around it, the first thing they think is, yes, so people are crossing the bridge. They're going from A to B, B to A, whatever, M to F, yeah, F to M. That's sort of the black and white way some people look at it, but it's much more complicated than that, like I've discussed in another video, which you can find here, where I discuss my identification as falling under the trans umbrella. You see, I think the beautiful thing about the trans umbrella is that it encompasses all kinds of expressions, and you know, it's connected to sexuality and gender and this and that, and you know, people are free to sort of mould and make their own genders in their own form. And I think that's so important because, you know, the people who don't necessarily fall into the gender binary do not mean that they want to cross to the other side. Like myself, I don't want to cross to the other side, you know, like it's one of those things that, you know, I've had a lot of people confused when you know, in real life, any time like that, when I've said that that's where I fall under. They go, oh, okay, so you want to be a girl, right? I'm like, no, 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 no. This is not me wanting to be a girl, alright? This is me defining myself and expressing myself true to my own gender, which I would fall under androgynous, or I would fall under genderqueer. It's one of those things that the only time I ever really need to use labels is when I'm trying to flesh it out for myself in my head, and I'm going, okay, maybe I'm leaning towards this or that, but really at the end of the day, I'm not going to, you know, strictly adhere to it. It's like religion for me. I don't go, oh, you know, I'm Christian, so I'm going to start adhering to all the Christian beliefs. For me, that might change as well. Yeah, maybe genderqueer will change, maybe androgynous will change. But as far as I know, and what I can tell you right now, is that I'm very happy being myself right now. So that's what I mean by when I say I am trans, and that's what it means when you see T-R-A-N-S asterisk. The asterisk stands for the trans umbrella, not just trans people who are transitioning or, you know, transsexual or anything like that. It's a big cloud of other kind of expressions. So I know I've already discussed that before, but I just kind of feel like I needed to just sort of reiterate and rehash that. So if you did have any questions about what that means and why, you know, I fall under the trans umbrella, or what the trans umbrella is, if that doesn't make any sense from my rambling, please let me know in the comments below. And you know, if you do happen to be trans, or you know, some sort of gender alternative to the binary, let me know, and let me know, how do you express yourself? Is there a label that you put yourself under? You know, because there are so many different types, and I think that is one of those things that perpetually fascinates me, because there's so many different ways to express, and so many different sort of, you know, names you can define things by. Anyway, I just thought I'd clear that up. I'll talk to you all